Thank you for coming to the training. I'm really excited to share this topic with you guys today. Let me know if you can hear me properly and see the screen. Just type in the chat, say yes, then that'll be great. And then we can kick off the session really soon. Okay, sounds good. So you guys can hear me properly and see the screen. So let's get started. I wanted to ask you why digital is important. You guys all have a website, right? So, having a website is not just, having an online presence, but also, using your website to actually build a sales tool that helps you generate more inquiries and clients. And here, I would like to show you, you can see where do people start searching for a product or service online. You can see the graph on the right-hand side, the blue one. 58% of search actually came from online when people look for products or an offer. And digital marketing, the great thing about it is it's trackable, it's measurable. Like back in the days, if you advertise, say, through the yellow pages, there's no way you know how many you are getting back in return because people come and go. There's no way to track. And more so, you have to actually ask every individual caller or every individual inquirer, how did you find us? But with online, you can actually find out exactly where people came about and then how they ended up, through your website. And then the other benefit of going digital is you can leverage your time and money. So what that means is you can utilize, a marketing system that helps you generate inquiries on demand, whether it's 24/7, 24/5, or anytime you like, and while you are asleep as well. So you can leverage your time and money to actually maximize the profitability of your business. And one thing I would like to get you to do me a favor is to take out a pen and a paper. Write down a number you would like to achieve in 2017. Say, how many new clients I would like to bring on board in 2017. So just write down this number and then we will come back to revisit this number shortly. So all ready? Okay, so when it comes to digital marketing, you're probably thinking about where to start. What step should I take in to get my marketing going? And here on the left-hand side, you can see that's what most businesses are doing at the moment. They go with tactics. There's no plan. There's no actually strategy behind the exact action you are taking. Right-hand side is something I would like you to do in terms of running your online marketing. You want to have a strategy, knowing the timeline, knowing the action steps, what exactly has to happen in order for you to achieve the results you are after. We will come back to the number you just wrote down before and to show you how exactly you need to do to achieve the results you are after in 2017. And I also have a special offer for you towards the end of the session. So stay with me. And I would like to, give you something special to sweeten the deal and help you out grow your business in 2017 exponentially. That's my goal. And what you will learn today, first, we will go through 3 steps to make your online marketing work for your business and generate leads. Not just ordinary leads, but leads that actually help you convert. And next is how to stop wasting time with follow-ups and then pre-qualify your visa inquiries so that can save your time and then also speak to the people who are actually interested in your business in, doing the business with you, giving you the visa applications. And we will also talk about how to build a visa inquiry system that can get you more clients with less time. It's super important. Having a system in place that will actually alleviate lots of headaches and then also focus on things you actually should focus in your business. And 3 major online marketing trends every migration business should apply in 2017. And last one is how to monetize your website traffic and get more visa clients online, inquiries online. This is a super cost-effective strategy I'm going to share with you. Okay, so before we get started, let me share a little bit of information about myself. I'm Chloe Liu, and the Viva Results were founded back in 2014. And our team has more than 7 years of online strategic marketing experiences. We specialize in getting business results, focusing ROIs, returns on investments. And we predominantly work with professional services business, such as, like you guys, migration agents, law firms, mortgage brokers, financial services, trade services, and so on and so forth. We also develop organic marketing strategies. I think there's a typo here, forget about that. And we also provided paid traffic solutions to bring in faster results to businesses. And we do web development projects for migration agents as well, quite a few actually. I can share some examples with you shortly. And we also develop automated inquiry management systems that help you pre-qualify those visa inquiries and speak to the right people you want to speak to. So what does Viva Results do? We help you guys attract more inquiries, quality leads to the business, help you educate those prospects, eventually converting those prospects into paid clients through very strategic planning strategy. And what we focus on here is to bring you results. That's why it's called Viva Results. And also get you high value clients who can bring you more repeat businesses, whether it's through referrals or through, just ongoing visa requirement changes and things like that. And I would like to share some examples with you in terms of the work we have done for other clients. Left-hand side, this one is a landing page project for a mortgage broker and then also AdWords campaign. This one is a migration agent in Perth. It's a website project, and then now we are moving on to building a visa inquiry system. And this is banner ad for a landscaper. That's for AdWords campaign. And this is a Facebook campaign for a travel agency, and down the bottom it's a LinkedIn campaign for a software company in America, Manhattan Exchange, Manhattan's Associates. And then so why you're probably thinking, why should you listen to me? I would like to share some examples with you about clients we have in your space. For example, the one I just showed you, this is a client in Perth we have been working with in the past 4 to 5 months. This is another client we have been working with in the past 4 months-ish or so. And those two started with web projects, and now we are moving on to other marketing strategies. And this is another client in Sydney. We are now running paid traffic strategies, helping them generate more inquiries to ramp up the business in 2017. And this is another client in Perth. It's a paid traffic strategy AdWords campaign. Here is a testimonial I would like to share with you from a migration agent. Boone said, I practically receive new leads, visa inquiries related every day, which is very encouraging. And another one, Stefania from Migration World in Sydney. Working with Viva Results is easy. They are very efficient and always available when support is needed. Their professional suggestion, knowledge, and experience helped my company to move forward. So now let's get into the real topics. 3 simple steps to make your online marketing work for your migration business and generate leads, right? That's what you guys are looking for. First of all, I would like to share the first step is to identify your ideal clients. What I mean by that is when you have migration services, you might specialize in one type of visa that actually brings you more revenue in comparison with the rest of them. So are they the right type of clients you are looking for in moving forward? Or is any other type of visa you would like to actually generate more? And what kind of common traits in between those those visas or clients you are looking for. So who are you talking to? That's very important, because your message will actually send the right information. When you have a right message, you will be able to actually communicate, to resonate with those people you are speaking to. Therefore, they will be able to, take an appropriate action towards choosing you. And you probably want to think about who is this person and what are their primary challenges, top 5 obstacles that need to be resolved. Is it something to do with visa refusals, visa cancellations, or too many paperwork, too much, preparation work required? It's very time consuming. Understanding where they're coming from, they will help you to actually craft your message that actually speak to them. Say problems to solutions. What kind of solutions can you provide to their pain points? And what kind of transformation can you actually add to their lives? It's about solutions. It's about results. What kind of results, they can actually get from you by choosing your services? And what are their primary concerns and barriers to choosing you? Because nowadays, thanks to internet, people have more options. So that means people compete your business against others, like our business as well. So people have more options on how you can add a value to their needs to show them your point of a difference. And what are the most common questions they ask? Some you probably can put together as FAQs or common challenges common challenges they face when it comes to, say, applying for partner visas, or pitfalls they need to pay attention to, right? You can utilize those information you know of and then turn that into a piece of say lead magnet, like an ebook or like a checklist and things like that. Get them interested in what you do in the first place. And what steps will this buyer take to evaluate their options to make a decision? I will go through this a little bit more as we go along. And then, do you have any case studies or testimonials around this persona? What that means is something that's similar to their situation. You can share and then they can relate. And here is the ebook you can download to understand what I'm referring to about ideal clients. It's the first point in that ebook. So you can go to vivaresults.com/migration ebook web conversion. So you had to add a dash in between those words. Sorry, it's a little bit long, but I'm sure you get it. And the next point for those 3 steps to generate more clients is, once you have identified your ideal clients, then we need to figure out, okay, how are we going to actually get those clients coming on board, right? To generate traffic, to generate inquiries to your, sales funnel. So how do you get funded online? What's your strategy? What's your plan to get people interested in what you do and to find you easily, quickly? That's what it comes down to, right? So with online marketing, you have different avenues, different channels you can tap into. So where do your prospects hang around? Do they hang around search engine, or do they hang around through social media platforms? Or do you have a long list of clients as well as those inquiries? If you do, you probably want to utilize the email marketing system to re-engage, to reignite your relationship with those past or existing clients, or even just inquiries. So find out what your low-hanging fruit is. Therefore, you will be able to generate a constant flow of inquiries. Does that make sense to you guys? Let me know. I hope this is making sense to you guys, so you know what I'm trying to actually share with you and then help you guys grow your business next year. And then the third step is, once you have those inquiries coming through, then that's where the sales skills coming into play. So you need to have a strategy. You need to have a process in place to turn those inquiries into paid applications. It's not easy, to be honest, but you need to have a plan in place, then it will become much easier. You can even automate those processes from pre-qualifying your inquiries to turn those inquiries into paid consultations, and from consultations to paid applications. So it looks like this in a nutshell. So once you have a traffic coming through, you want to have a system, right? Instead of calling up each time, wasting your time, you have a system to pre-qualify those inquiries. And then you can encourage them to take up the offer. Maybe it's a paid consultation or something else, whatever you like to offer. And from consultations, you want to have an automated process as well to re-engage, get them interested, and to become paid visa, applicants. And from that point onwards, you can utilize an email marketing system to automate the follow-ups. Or for those people who are not ready yet, or maybe they will be interested down the track, we don't know, right? So you can utilize a newsletter, email marketing system to re-engage with those people on an ongoing basis. So you put yourself in front of them, be on top of their minds. And over time, you build a relationship with them. When they need migration agents' help, then you'll be the first person they think of. And next one is how to build a consistent flow of visa inquiries. Often I come across migration agents, they are looking for more clients, but they don't know where the next client is coming from. So what you need to do is to have a system that actually builds traffic for you, also bring you consistent flow of, visa inquiries and leads, telephone calls. Why you need to have a system? Because it's going to leverage your time and money and efforts, and can give you extra, benefits, and also double or triple your results. Take this funnel as an example. Say you have inquiries coming in from the top of the funnel, you have traffic flowing through. However, you also need to have a strategy in terms of your sales process. How you are going to guide those inquiries into a paid consultation or a free assessment, right? The end goal for you guys is to turn those prospects into paid clients, eventually, utilizing your services to apply for their visas. So you need to have a plan to go about it to actually succeed your online marketing. That's very important, because when you have inquiries coming through, doesn't actually necessarily mean they will be actually giving you the money to hire you as a migration agent. So relationship building is really important. Just treat this as like dating, right? When we date someone, we want to date that person for a couple of times or a little bit longer before we actually have some sort of foundation with that person and see if that person is the right fit. Maybe you move down towards marriage, maybe something happens, it doesn't work. So you want to give that person a little bit value, getting to know each other before you actually show them, okay, this is what I can help you with. Can you, pay us this X amount of dollar to go through the consultation process? Maybe the consultation is redeemable. Maybe it's not redeemable, so you give them some sort of benefits why they should hire you versus others. So where to start? Give you some examples why you should utilize online resources. This is data from Google. You can see the graphs since 2002 on the left all the way up to 2015 last year. You can see 83% of Google's revenue came from advertising. So what that means is, if someone says Google AdWords doesn't work or SEO don't work and you probably have to ask that person, did you do it yourself? Or did you have a plan to go about it? It's not Google AdWords or SEO don't work. It's because they don't know how to actually make it work, or they don't have a plan or strategies behind it. That's what it comes down to. And here is another stat from Facebook. As we can see from the left all the way up to the right, Facebook has put more emphasis nowadays to their advertising platform, which is Facebook. So you can see from the 2009 all the way up to last year 2015, 17.8 billions of advertising revenue. So you can see the importance of utilizing online channels, generating inquiries to your business. You're probably gonna say, "Oh, my business is different," but really, how different is that? I'll give you some examples of what you can utilize and what's actually working in your industry, because we have been applying this to, other migration agents and lawyers in your space, and then we've seen extraordinary results. I'll give you some examples as we go along as well, case studies. So search ads are very effective. What I mean by that is when someone goes to Google searching for, say, migration agent or a visa agent, then your ad actually popping up at the top of the page. Give you a little bit more example here. Say I'm looking for landscaper in Sydney. So I go to Google looking for landscaper Sydney. So you can see on the left-hand side image here, there are 4 places available for search ads. Those are paid. And then on the right-hand side, at the down the bottom of the page, there are another 3 places available for people looking for landscaper Sydney. So that's what search ads does to your business. It's actually giving a fast impression and then getting people clicking on the ads, because the location of the ads, if it's done well, it's showing the top, it rotates. And here is another example in terms of search volume in your industry. You can see this one, the search term is migration agents. And then the blue one represents desktop, and purple one represents mobile. You can see Australia alone, on a monthly basis, you have around average 200,000 searches. That's actually quite a bit. And then you can see down the bottom, migration agent suggested bid. It's around $4. So between $2 to $4 in your industry, if you can simply turn one, inquiry into paid client, this system basically pays for itself. And then everything onwards you generate is gonna be, profit to the business. Here is another example of work visa. It's a very popular search term, and the average between 120 to 150,000 searches per month in Australia. So you can see the power of online searches, because people go online whether using mobile or using desktop or using tablet looking for your services. And the other question I often get asked is how to stop wasting time with follow-ups. And particularly when you guys are really busy, dealing with visa applications for your clients, doing the follow-ups becomes an impossible task. I understand. And so if there's a way to pre-qualify your visa inquiries, wouldn't that be help to your business? Let me know. So how do you do it? Let me show you some information how you go about it, and then turn those opportunities into, paid clients. First of all is to understand your buyer's journey. So what that means is putting yourself in your prospective client's shoes, understanding how they come about, and then put yourself in their mind, what they need to know, what they would like to know, and what kind of considerations they need to think through before they make a decision of choosing a migration agent, right? So now you don't have a problems of generating inquiries, but you have a problems of filtering those, qualified leads into your sales funnel. So you need to put yourself in their shoes and then going through those steps. For example, if we are, say if I'm looking for a TV, right? I'll probably go online to look for, what kind of brands I'm looking for and what kind of size of TV I'm looking for, and then comparing the specs between those different brands. And then afterwards, I might walk into Binley or Harvey Norman, right? And just to check out what it looks like in real life. And then I'll compare if this one is better or that one is better before I make my decision, right? So you put yourself in your prospective client's shoes, thinking about what kind of visa process they need to think through before they decide, okay, I can do it myself, or, I should hire an agent. If it's hiring an agent, then what kind of, considerations I will think through. So you put all the elements together in your either, website copy or your landing page copy. So that speak to them. They feel, you understood them. Then more likely you will be able to convert those opportunities into paid clients. And then also by understanding your buyers, there are different ways to attract them to the door. So you can utilize paid traffic advertising strategy, putting ads out there, right? And your landing page, if your website is quite busy or it's not, up to scratch, you can create a landing page for it, just specifically talking about, specific type of visa you want to actually get them to take action, whatever outcome goal is, whether it's telephone call or if it's a visa inquiry online, or, if it's a free assessment, just whatever outcome goal you want to achieve, right? Put that information through your landing page or your website. You can even utilize a video to, get them interested. Instead of reading through the text, you use a video to explain what you do, how you can help them, what kind of results they can expect from you. And then also infographics. That means you put information into a graph chart or, in a very visually appealing way to get them interested what you do. Or you can do checklist as well, things like 5 things you need to know before applying for a partner visa and things like that. So just getting them interested in what you do, then you will be able to work backwards to see what kind of results you are going to get by, exercising this particular marketing campaign. And here pre-qualifying. What I'm trying to say here is, if you want to generate more, inquiries back to the business and then convert, you need to have a process to pre-qualify, right? Just like everything else. You want to eliminate things that's actually not relevant or people who are not quite ready yet. You need to have a system to get that in place, like to pre-qualify, set up questions whether, they are, for example, right? Are you looking for migration help, or are you looking, to DIY? You just need to get some free advice, or, where are you at with your visa situation? Just to curate some information around it, putting them into steps and showing them what exactly they can expect. And then that helps you understand, okay, if this is the right type of people I want to speak to, if they are your ideal clients, right? And then guiding them through your consultation, paid visa application, and then utilizing email marketing system to, re-engage, because email marketing system is not something you need to actually do it over and over again. Set it up and then, set up a time frame, whether you want to do weekly, bi-weekly, and then get them interested in what you do, update them the relevant information they are looking for. You can even segment those people into different buckets. And then identify where they are at. What I mean by that is, I just mentioned the segmentation. So you can segment them whether they are, ready, have got all the documentations, ready to go, or they are still in the preparation of collecting the documents, or they are not even close to actually getting the documents ready. So you can segment them based on where they are at in terms of their visa situations. And then you will be able to re-engage with those people through an email marketing system that keeps you, keeps yourself in front of them, be on top of their mind. And then, they might have some sort of conversation with other friends about, visas. And then your name might be popped up, through the conversation. So something we don't know, but you just want to increase your frequency, increase your recency to get them interested in what you do. And then if they are ready, then you can make an offer through this particular funnel. On the left-hand side, the funnel is one of the clients we are actually working on to build this visa inquiry automation funnel. So I won't be able to show you too much information, just as outlines what it looks like. And then, you can make an offer with the consultations. If they are not quite ready with the consultations yet, maybe you can offer something even smaller value, a guide or something else, get them interested. The end goal is to move them closer and closer and closer towards your sales funnel. So as long as you are able to move them one step closer, then, you are able to pull them into your sales funnel into paid clients. So move them closer and closer towards you. And then I want you to also, just moving back here, to automate this process. Everything is possible to automate. So that actually gives you time leverage and then bring in, maximum results. The other aspect is relationship nurturing. What I mean by that is, when you pre-qualify your prospects, you guide them through your sales funnel, it's nearly impossible, very unlikely. When someone makes an approach, they say, okay, I'm ready to go through the consultation with you. They are probably just, doing the research and comparing your business versus others. So you need to have a way of engaging with those people, showing them a little bit of value and making them like you, making them trust you. That's super important. It's about trust. Once they have a trust in you, it becomes much, much easier. So you probably want to utilize, third-party authority proof, say testimonials, case studies, and things like that to show them a little bit more value. Or if you frequently speak, through other channels such as SBS or through some sort of forums, you want to show them a little bit more information. You are the authority in your industry. And left-hand side, the graph here shows you 3% of people based on study are ready to buy right now. So that means the other 97% of people are not quite ready yet. Surely there will be tire kickers, right, among those inquiries. But there will also be other part of, inquiries. They are not 100% ready yet, but, their situation might change in the next week or next few weeks or, next few months. So how are you gonna capture those opportunities, right? That's super important. What you can do is to utilize an email marketing system apart from an ongoing, say, follow-ups. You call them up, every now and then, maybe once or twice a month or once a week and things like that, or every other 2 weeks. Just to increase the frequency and recency, put yourself on top of the mind. Then it will become much, much easier. Sometimes when people say no, not necessarily no, I'm not interested. They might not just be, they might just not be ready yet. Therefore, give them a chance. Follow up with them. You just never know what the result's gonna come back in return. Trust me, I've come across so many experiences like that. They are not ready yet, or if I follow up a couple times, their situation might change, and then opportunity might come your way. So what I'm trying to emphasize here is having a system is super important. Having a system in place, whether it's your CRM, custom relationship management tool, or your marketing automation, they will save you heaps and heaps of time and then increases your results, because we have been doing that inside our business as well as applying to clients' business. We've seen the results. And the other thing I would like to share with you is something you can take away and then apply to your business in 2017, 3 major online marketing trends. Tell me you don't have a mobile phone. If you don't, you're probably in a different category. But trust me, 99% of people have a mobile phone or 2, right? I have 2 mobile phones. So mobile phone is the trend in terms of mobile search, how people utilize your mobile phone. So the other thing you need to pay attention to is how your website works through mobile devices, and help people understand, what exactly they need to do. Make your mobile experiences super friendly. The user experience is very important because nowadays, if you are talking about search engine optimization, SEO, Google also takes into account of user experience in terms of the ranking, and then also in terms of this how long your visitors stay on your site. Those are criteria Google value nowadays. It's not just about getting the keywords shown at the top of the page, but if your visitors come 3 seconds and then leave 3 seconds after, it's not gonna be of help. So you want to actually make your mobile experiences super friendly and then help them understand exactly what they need to take. Eliminate some complications, keep it super simple with text focus and use bullet points. Don't put all the sentences in one big, paragraph. Break them down, easy to read. That's important as well. The other trend for going forward will be video. Why it's video? Because video is much easier for our brain to absorb, and it's very eye-catching. You can see on the right hand side, this video ad. On the left hand side, through YouTube, you can do different ways of video ads. You can have a skippable ads, right? Like this one shown. Before you actually watch the video you're looking for, there will be some sort of ads popping up in front of you, maybe for 5 seconds or 20 seconds and things like that. And you can even have a banner ads through the video channels as well. So if you have video, created that you can utilize that towards, say case studies, testimonials, or just a simple explanation about each visa, just make yourself, slightly different from your competitions. It will help you, generate more inquiries and then getting people interested in what you do. And here are the stats about videos, how it's gonna trend in the next 4 to 5 years. And you can see the blue one, the second one from the top, the dark blue or black, whatever you call. You can see from the left hand side, 2014 all the way to 2020, you can see the growth of video advertising. And here is another graph showing you video advertising desktop versus mobile. You can see the dark blue is mobile. Mobile is gonna actually take over desktop search by 2020. And then the other thing, the last one, is marketing automation. It's probably something that's new to you guys, like what's marketing automation? What does that do to my business, right? Basically is to utilize technology, automate your process. Anything you can automate inside your business is gonna actually increase your productivity, profitability, as well as your time to do other things you love in life, or spending more time with your family, right? So what I mean by automating your process is, as you can see the graph on the left, I've shown you a few times before. You can automate the entire inquiry funnel in terms of your visa inquiry process, from traffic flowing through, to your website or landing page, and then pre-qualifying those inquiries, by utilizing technology. And from pre-qualifying process, you can utilize another system, right, to book them into paid consultation, take the payments online. And from that point onwards, you can also, get them to book your time through the online calendar and things like that. And then afterwards, if they're interested, that's great. You put them into one bucket. If they're not interested, or they're kind of, just considering, you can put them into another bucket, utilizing the email marketing system to engage with those visitors, and then you will have a higher chance to convert those inquiries into paid clients. So automation, then you don't have to call up every single time to engage, right? So that can be mixture of your online marketing efforts through marketing automation, and the offline marketing efforts through calling and through, meeting in person and things like that. Right hand side, it's something I would like to show you about email marketing. As you can see, comparison of most effective online marketing tactics, email marketing still dominates 56%, because nowadays we all have email accounts, or probably more than one or multiple, right? So who doesn't read email, you tell me? I think it's a very small percentage of people who don't read emails. So emails still work. It just is a way of how you actually engage, what you put it in, what the headlines you have for the emails you send out. That's it. And then the last one is a new one. I wasn't planning to include. It's a content marketing. What that means is you want to have information curated around your offering. Why? Because it's education. Nowadays, if you want to generate more clients, right, from online space, you need to educate your prospects. Show them what you can actually help them out with. Give value first before you ask for money. So educate. Once you educate them often enough, and you are everywhere, then in their mind you become the authority in your industry, right? And then it also helps you build your credibility, because you can get other people brag about how good you are. Get your clients to brag about the experiences working with you or the results they were getting from you. And then also it helps your search engine optimization results, because you can utilize those information to rank specific keywords you want to actually be seen for. And then consequently, once you have those clicks coming through, obviously you are increasing the website traffic, and then ultimately getting more inquiries over time. It does take time. It's not something that gonna happen overnight. It's not quick money making scheme, but you need to have a strategy around this as well, and not just writing an article. Having a plan, how you're gonna promote. Spend 80% of efforts promoting, 20% of efforts creating. And last one I would like to share with you is how to monetize your website traffic. That's super important, right? Because we have people coming in, visiting our site, but majority of them don't do anything about it. They just come and go. Would you agree? So what are you gonna do about it? The strategy here is called retargeting, remarketing, same thing, just different terms. So what that means is remarketing is stalking ads. So you can see on the left hand side, say a couple of weeks ago, I went to Open College's website looking for information. And then a couple of days later, I saw this ad popping up in front of my Facebook feeds, news feeds. And so that means I've been retargeted. They are trying to show me, hello, I'm here. Are you interested, enrolling this marketing course, and then you can get $100 of credit. They're trying to incentivize me, right? And right hand side is an ad that we created for a client of mine. It's retargeting ads, and that is shown through Sydney Morning Herald's website. So there are different ways to engage or re-engage with your visitors, and you want to have a strategy around it, whether it's to target old visitors or just to target visitors who land on a specific page. It's all feasible. Here, I would like to share a couple case studies with you, if I may. This one is a client in Perth, migration agents. We started out this campaign in late June, early July. Early July. And then you can see at the top, 21st June all the way to 31st of July, we generated 57 inquiries, and each click is worth around $2.68. So it's fairly affordable. And then 3 months after, probably less than 3 months, towards 20th of September, we had 132 inquiries. That's included with telephone calls and online inquiries. And then the cost per click, it's $2.33. Cost per click probably is nothing that's too important to you guys. What you need to pay attention to is cost per lead. How much am I willing to pay for to acquire a client, right? Whether it's monetary value or time value, there's always some sort of cost associated with acquiring a new client. So you need to have some sort of figure in mind, how much am I willing to pay to acquire a new client. If you are paying, say, 200, 300 bucks, is that worth your while? If they are paying, 4,000, 5,000 for your visa application, it's worth your while, right? So you need to work backwards. What's your ROI, your return on investment? What's worth your while, right? And then this is another case study of a migration client in Sydney. So I would like to share some traffic stats with you. You can see on the top left-hand side, this is from September 1st of September to end of the month, September. And you can see on the left-hand side, we have sessions of 483, which was quite low. And then 3 months after, you can see, sorry, not 3 months after yet. You can see in the month we had 11 inquiries, right? September last year. On the right hand side, that 2 months after, we have doubled the website traffic to 988. Still fairly low, I would say. I've seen some migration clients' website, that generates 15 to 20,000 sessions per month. So there's still a fair bit of way to go. But in a month, 2 months after, we doubled inquiries. That's through search engine optimization traffic strategy. It's organic traffic. It's slower, but it works. And then this is another new campaign we started out for a migration client in Melbourne. And then this one we started out, you can see November on the very left-hand side, late November. And then all the way up to mid of December, not even mid, we have so far generated 13 inquiries and then continues. It keeps growing. So in your industry, there are lots of inquiries, but you need to have a strong sales process, turning those inquiries into paid consultations or clients. That's what it comes down to, yeah? And here are some results testimonials I would like to share with you, not clients in migration, but other space. Here is Andrew from Shade Installations. He said, I'm now attracting about 5 to 6 good inquiries a week. And that has resulted in a significant increase in my business. And this is Hai from New Estimating Services. He's an estimator for builders or for home builders. And he said, I was very happy with the finished product that was a website project and layout for my website, which I felt will benefit me against my competitors. And he also said, I have definitely received more leads than before and see the improvement month by month. So I would like to ask you guys, did you find anything useful so far or anything you can take away and apply it to your business? Okay, Jerry says yes, Carl says yes, Ian says yes, and that's great. So, did you remember when we started out the session, I asked you to take out a pen and paper, wrote down the number you would like to achieve in 2017? So what I'd like you to do is use a number divided by 12. That will give you an idea how many new clients you need to generate, average-wise, per month. Does that make sense? So say if I want to get another 200 visa inquiries in 2017, 200 divided by 12, then that's the number I need to actually reach in 2017 per month. Yeah, I'm talking about per month. So that's around 16 to 17 visa applications per month. So let's work out those numbers to see, how achievable that is. One thing, right, to grow your business is to actually having consistent flow of inquiries. So how fat is your pipeline? That's important, right? Is it fat or is it skinny? How often do you get new inquiries? Doesn't matter where it's coming from. Do you have a consistent flow of ways generating inquiries on an ongoing basis. And then are they constant or sporadically? That's important as well. If it's just on and off, then it's not good for the business because you cannot predict your cash flow, you cannot predict your profitability. So you want to have ways that actually bring you a constant flow of inquiries. Does that make sense? So let's work out the numbers here. So what I would like you to do is to look at the top line, inquiries horizontally. Don't worry about the rest of them. So horizontally means from left to the right. Inquiries, numbers per month, success rate. So say we have 50 inquiries. And then 50 inquiries, only 80% of them are valid. Could be lower, could be higher, right? I'm just taking a number out of the cohesion, so you choose. So 50 inquiries per month, it's achievable, trust me, because I've already shown you the stats, the case study, it's achievable. So if I get 80% of valid inquiry out of those 50, then it becomes 40. So you move down to the next line, which is the free assessment. 40 inquiries, that's through free assessment. And then from free assessment, only 50% of people are qualified or are willing to pay for consultations. You can reduce the ratio down or up, you choose, yeah? So 50% of 40, that becomes 20, right? So we move down to the next line, that's visa consultations. So only 20 people actually paid for consultation in the month. And then say throughout those conversations, for consultations, only 30% of people are actually ready to go ahead right now, or they make, the first deposit. So 30% out of 20, then now we move down to 6. So 6 paid visa applications in a month. And then say each visa application is worth 3 grand. So that month we generated the additional 18 grand, right? And then in a quarter, 18 grand times 3. Then we generated additional revenue 54 grand per quarter. And then consequently in that year, we have 4 quarters in that year. So 54 times 4. In that year, we generated additional 216,000 revenue to the business. So you can work backwards, work out the ratio based on your, experiences in your business, and then to figure out how many inquiries you need to actually have. Then we can work out our strategy, what needs to happen to grow your business online, if that makes sense to you guys. Okay, so you're probably thinking, how do I make this work for me quickly and to get the results I'm after? And then the plan to succeed, your results, is to have a marketing roadmap. Because in your industry, look at the stats here from IB's World. There are more than 4,000 migration businesses in the country. It's towards 1 billion in revenue in migration agent space. And what I'm trying to say here is you need to have a plan. You need to have a strategy. It's impossible to say, okay, I want to hit that number. But if you don't have a roadmap, say if you are going somewhere else, right, going on holiday, you need to know where you are going. So you need to book a flight, right? And then you need to know where you are staying. So you book a hotel. And you need to know where you visit. So you map out, what I'm going this day, that day, and following day, right? So a similar principle applies to your marketing. Here, I would like to make a special offer to you guys. It's a limited time only because I know, you guys are all busy. But if you want to accelerate your business in 2017, surely you definitely need to have a roadmap, knowing exactly where you are at and where you need to be next. And what I'm going to show is I'm going to include action plan. So this is a one-to-one conversation between you and I to discuss about where you are at right now, your gaps are, and then evaluate your website performance. So I will give you reports showing you what your website performance looks like at the moment. And the next step is to plan out, what strategies you can do to improve the results. What are your low-hanging fruits? What are the, next step after your low-hanging fruits? And what kind of visas you would like to generate more than the other? Also, the number of new clients we need to reach out, we need to reach in terms of reaching your goals in 2017. Also, your revenue target. So those things need to be looked at before you move on to, say, I want to do this, I want to do that for my online marketing. And this plan alone is worth $1,280. And next step is, when you run your online marketing, you need to have a way of tracking and measuring, right, your performance. So here I'm going to help you to get those measurements in place. If it's not done as yet, then we will get that set up properly for you, all included during this particular strategy session. So that's worth $280. And then after that, I'm also going to include your website audits. It's worth $790. So what that means is we are going to give you the report of your search engine optimization results, showing you where you are at, so you know where you can do better and then to improve your results in 2017. Also, we will look at the keywords as well to see where you are at in comparison with your competitors, right? And then also I'll give you feedback about user experience, how people feel about your website, what you can actually do a little bit better to increase your online inquiries, capture more visitors into paid clients. And I'll give you the written report to show you the map, what you need to achieve from A to B. It's definitely not a straight line. There will definitely be, zigzags from where you are to where you need to be in order for you to double your visa clients. So what you will be getting, right, through this acceleration strategy session, you will be able to plan to succeed with a roadmap in 2017. We will work out your magic number, what numbers you are trying to hit in 2017 to achieve the results you are looking for. Whether you want to increase your capacity or you want to, have more time to go on holidays or to spend time with your families and things like that. And then we also include the website audit to help you understand where you are at, where your competitions are. And we also help you, implement those tracking measurements so you know exactly what's working, what's not working. And consequently help you leverage more time and efforts to maximize your results of your online marketing campaigns. And this special offer is limited time only. I'm not planning to actually make this offer, as affordable like this as we go along. So it's $497. And what you are going to get is 3 different packages. Normally we sell individually, at whatever value that shows here. So action plan, it's $1,280. It's 45 minutes. And then measuring and tracking will be done by us. So that's included. And website audit, that's another 45 minutes. So everything included is around 1 to 2 hours between us. But on top of that, we will also need to be working on preparations, tracking, getting the reports ready. So we'll be added up around 5 to 6 hours altogether. And then the total value of this package is $2,350. However, I would like to help you out grow your business. You can take away this package with $497 plus GST. So if you're interested and you think this is going to help your business, to the next level, because we have been helping other clients in your space, then take up this special offer because it's going to give you clarity and remove the guesswork. It's going to save your time zigzagging around, not knowing what's working and then wasting your time and money eventually. So I'm going to give you exact map of what you can actually do that's tailored towards your business to help you achieve the results you're after in 2017. If you think this is the right strategy, you need, or this is a package you need to help you accelerate your business growth, online growth specifically. In 2017, go to the link bit.ly/migration 2017 to book a strategy session. It's not paid strategy session, just as a way of understanding each other if this is the right fit for you. And then we can decide what the next course of action you need to take, whether it's to take up the offer or do something else. Because simply we cannot help anyone, right? So if you think we are a good fit, then take up the opportunity, just have a quick chat, and then you will be able to see if it's something that can help you accelerate your growth in 2017, to give a little bit more clarity, to double or triple your visa inquiries. If you are currently overflooded with inquiries, then you need to have a marketing automation system in place. We can discuss that as well. So go to the link and let's have a quick chat. That's it. And then now I'm going to open some Q&As just to answer some questions you guys have. If you have any questions, you can just type in the chat, let me know, and I will answer those questions accordingly. Okay, here was asking about, how much do I need to actually allocate for my marketing budgets? Well, there's no set answer for it, because it comes down to, I guess, how much capacity do you have in your business? And then also, how many employees do you have in your business? How much growth are you looking for, right? So, but definitely on the low end, I would say if you want to actually, invest in your business and grow your business online, allocate around at least around 1,000 for your marketing budget. And then if you are looking to hire an agency, probably give another 1,000. But again, it comes down to what kind of plan strategy you want to implement. But I would say give or take between 1,000 to 2,000 per month, because it's your business. If you don't invest in your business, no one else will, right? So you need to have a plan and then to have budget for it. Don't be stingy, Don't be stingy, say, it's too expensive. But end of the day, just like investing in a property, right? If you don't invest, nothing is going to happen. So something has to happen. Whether you actually take up a strategy session, discuss about your challenges, opportunities, to understand what exactly needs to happen to close the gap, or you just stay as where you are in 2017 as what you had in 2016. I'm pretty sure, because if nothing happens, your business won't grow. Same as my business. If I don't take different action and to bring different results, my business is gonna stay the same. So same applies. Okay, there was a question asking about how does this strategy session work? You can actually have a strategy session with me. Two options. If you are located in Sydney, you can come to our office, which is in the CBD in Wynyard. We can sit down, face to face to go through the strategy session, understanding, what exactly needs to happen, right? If you are located outside Sydney, or traveling is just it's not a feasible plan for you guys, then we can actually do conference call. So that means I can share the screen with you to go through those, those elements, and to share the screen probably gonna be easier as well, actually, because I can share some information through the computer with you, and then showing you what exactly needs to happen, showing you what's going on, and to go through the information and then help you grow your business in 2017. So either way will be fine. And then how long it's gonna take? It's probably gonna be around 1 hour to 1.5 hours when we go through the sessions. But prior, there will be some sort of preparation work required on our end, and then some information we need to gather from you as well. So give us another 5 to 7 working days prior to our call, so we can get those documentations over to you during our call. Save your time and then get better results. Okay, And then there's another question asking, what do we do differently from other agencies? Okay, what we do here is we specialize in bringing clients results. We focus on return on investment results. That's what Viva Results is called for. So what it means is, apart from, going through the strategy session, we can also help you with done for you services. So what it means, we actually plan out a strategy with you and then implement that. We optimize, we test. Marketing is one of the things. It's not just set in stone. We constantly monitor the results. We try out different strategy to test, and then we can share, the proven strategy we have already done for other clients, and then applying that to your business, showing you a faster way to get the results you are after. So results are what we focus on here. And then we are not, biased towards a specific channel, even though we are a certified Google partner, but we will reevaluate, what's actually feasible for your business. And then we decide and determine which channel, which strategy your business should apply. And then on top of that, our team is constantly learning and, keeping ourselves up to date with the changes of digital marketing. Because digital marketing, as we know, it constantly changes, technology changes, strategies change, and things like that. What we do, what we apply to clients, we also applied inside our business, such as marketing automation, such as search engine optimization, such as paid traffic strategy, such as remarketing. We all apply that to our businesses, not just, we show you, what you should do this and that, but we don't actually do ourselves. We do ourselves, we also apply that to clients through different ways, but, we actually make sure it works before we apply that to clients. So that's probably something we do slightly different from other clients. And then we keep you in a closed loop. And we also have a system that actually specifically built for our clients. So you have all the information in one channel, in one place, while the project is live, and then keeping you up to date. And then we also build a regular meetings with our clients as well, just to making sure the information is actually on par. And then we are actually bring the results, or we give feedback to clients, and then give some sort of improvements or recommendations to clients, what actually can be done a little bit better. So something we are proud of in terms of how we actually keep clients on track and keep them informed as we go along. And any other questions? If you want to take up the strategy session, do it now while it's available. I'm not so sure when I'm going to take it down, but I will let you guys know as soon as the spaces are full. Then that's it, and the price definitely will go up. We probably won't. I cannot guarantee you if I'm going to make the same offer again in the next few months or so. So if you want to take up the offer and start your 2017 with a big bang, do it now, because it's not gonna break the bank. It's only $1.36 per day. If you divide 497 by 365, it's nothing. It's cheaper than a cup of coffee, right? So that's it. And any questions, if you'd like to have a chat and things like that, you can also email me to hello, HELLO, at vivaresults.com. And bye for now. Thank you.